Y'all, bring me that phone, Casey. Right there. Right there. Right on top of that plastic thing. Not over, left, left, left. Your left, not your right. Right there. See it? Right there. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I got my earpiece in. Can y'all hear me? Book club. You're a badass at making money. We got 30 minutes. Can y'all hear me? Y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. I just saw 555. Hold on. Let me get in the chat. Where is that? Can y'all hear me? I'm talking through my earphone. Can y'all hear me? KU Collective. Can y'all hear me? I'm talking through my earpiece here. When we first did it, we only got through the introduction. So it's with the pop-up. So it was episode 37. So this is episode 36. Can y'all hear me? Okay, great. Thank you. Because I got this earpiece in. So let's do here. What do you want to do? Oh, okay. That's the grizzly bear, y'all. Y'all know who that was, Kiana. I want to watch TV for my birthday. You're not going to be on there long, are you? That is a great book. Yes, I listened to it about, I think, 5 times on audio, and I had to buy it because I've been scribbling in it, so I had to go through it. It is a great book. Yes. And I got her other ones, but I haven't read the other ones yet, but they're on my list. I wanted to go through this one physically, so I can make my notes. We only got past the introduction last couple of weeks ago. We only got past the introduction, so I'm gonna try to get a little further for y'all on this one. All right, so let me skip around over here. All right, I'm gonna skip around, go where I've already been reading because that'll at least speed it up because it's Kiana's birthday and she want to watch TV. Probably want to watch that goddamn Game of Thrones that I don't like. I don't even like that shit. All right, but who? Yeah, boy, if y'all see that, that shit'll trip you out. All right, greetings. Y'all can be on pop up for tomorrow 14, 14, 25, 25, 35, 35. I have Nettie number 1 and okay, hold on. Let me get this name right. Is it ooh. Is it hold up, let me get the name right. Janine, if I spelled that right, or if I said that right. Number 2, Slay number 3, got you, Slay. All right, for pop up 14, 14, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45 for tomorrow. Let's do this. Let's get this out the way because I was supposed to do this on Sunday. So I want to get this out the way. You're a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. She got other books. I used to have her calendar that you peel off one day. It was at Walmart like a few years, like over 3-4 years ago. And I had the calendar where you will pull off her little sayings once a year. Uh, so they may have that back up in there around the end of the year. So let's go. I got to get off of here. I got Jenna you for the I got cord cutting tomorrow is $100 Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. It's a $100 emergency cord cutting for anybody. Is pinned at the bottom. Oh, I didn't pin it. Sorry. Let me go back down here and get it and pin it. The payments there at the top. Oh, they are pinned. And throughout, I'll drop it from time to time. But y'all got till midnight tonight to pay the $100 for the cord cutting. Thank you again, Latoya, for the unjinxing protection candle. So cord cutting tomorrow is Daddy, Ashley, me, Dr. C, Heather, and Cox. And I think it's somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Did I get your name right? Yeah, Jeanette. Yeah, Cox. Yes. Thank you. Okay, gotcha. So those are for the cord cutting. All right. Take y'all spiritual bath, egg cleanse. I did some grounding and I took my spiritual bath already, which I don't have to advertise because I'm gonna do it anyway. But take y'all spiritual bath, do some grounding, write y'all petition. And that's the only thing I gotta do left is write the petition. So I'll do that after I get off of here. It was still light, so I wanted to get this out the way. Uh so I can be on track for book club. We were supposed to have it on the 3rd. No, we were supposed to have it on what was that? The 27th. So we only a day off. Let's go. Let's go over this page. It says, and if y'all haven't got this book or got it on ebook or audio book, that's Jen Sincero right there. All right. So she tell y'all her journey of being broke, and you got to be fucking tired of being broke. And I just happened to remember I told y'all about this book, this peace, the peacekeeper. That was one of my biblical Bible calendars. I mean not calendars, book markers I had for years. I don't even know how I got in this book, but the meek shall inherit the earth. But just before I got on, y'all, I was reading where this was. It just flipped over and it says, you have to want your dreams more than you want your drama. Bitch, you better write that down in the bottom. Somebody better write that down. Write that down there in the chat, y'all. Quote that Jen Sincero, y'all. Somebody out there needed to hear that. You have to want your dreams more than you want your drama. She got these little bars throughout the book, these little sections like that throughout the book. That's her quote. You have to want your dreams more than you want your drama. Somebody need to hear that. That's gonna help somebody. Let me see if I can see, because y'all know it's late now. My eyeballs is tired. Let's see. Let's go. It remind hey, no. Uh I want to skip around to that orange part right there. It says both money and sex can provide unthinkable pleasure, birth new life, and inspire violence and divorce. We're ashamed if we don't have it. We're even more ashamed to admit we want it. We will do things people we're not. Wait a minute, what? We will do things slash people we're not nuts about in order to get it. And I know I'm not the only one who has caught myself fantasizing about a stranger dressed like a Batman coming up and giving me some on a on a bench in Central Park. Am I? Okay, so she must be in New York, right? It said, and I'm skipping around right there to the bottom. All you need to do is wake up to what's holding you back, make new powerful choices about what you focus on, and smarten yourself about money and go for it like you ain't never gone for it before. That's why, hence, you a badass at making money. All right. Which is what this book will help you do. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Meanwhile, at 40, I presented a barren bank a, a barren bank account, a deep wrinkle line between my eyebrows from stress. That's that resting bitch face. And the first name basis relationship with Sheila at the collection agency. All right, I'm gonna skip down here at the bottom now. And it says, my watertight plan for getting out of financial struggle was partly based on having a whole lot of hangups about money. Money is evil. Rich people are gross. I have no idea how to make it. I'd have no idea what to do with it, even if I did know how to make it, etc., as well as my personal and torturous state of indecision. I knew I was a writer, and I also knew I wanted to do more than sit alone in a room in my robe and type all day. I just didn't know it was and what it was I wanted to do. So she ended up, she's a writer. So she had money problems. So she used her skill set. She used her mindset, right, to write about money, because those were her two things that she was bad at this, but good at writing. Okay. So if you all see what she just did, and now she's a published author. So you don't have to be, it's always about whatever your divine message is, whatever your journey is about that you write about. Can y'all hear me? I feel so funny talking with this damn thing in my ear. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Let me know if I start breaking up before I get off, because that means the battery's about to fly. It's probably about to go down. It's on green right now, so we good. All right. Y'all can hear me? Okay, because I feel like y'all can't hear me for some reason. All right. I need some light on this damn page. Let's go across here. All right. Nose itching. Okay, let's see. I'm skipping. I find myself at the ripe old age of 40 living in a converted garage in an alley in fear of requiring dental work, especially at financial mediocrity in the following ways: eating, drinking, filling my pockets with anything that was free, regardless of whether or not I really liked it or needed it. Walking countless blocks in flip flops to save $5 on valet parking. Employing duct tape instead of professionals to repair things like leaks, pipes, bursted shoe straps, and fractured bones. Making Meeting friends at a restaurant for dinner, ordering a glass of water. Tap is fine, thanks. I love the tap in this city. Before explaining to the table how I'm really not hungry. I'm stuffed actually, and then the free bread is placed is placed on the table and disappears into my mouth in a blur. So she was making up all these excuses with friends. Oh no, I'll just have some water. Oh, I'm not really hungry. And then soon the free bread get there, she the one ate the bread because she didn't have enough money to pay for dinner, but she went out anyway. So she was making excuses. That was a good one. Y'all better stop. Get your little Spider-Man butt off my chair like that. Get out before you fall. All right, choosing between phone service and health insurance, spending excruciating amounts of time purchasing anything from a TV to a bedspread to the wooden spoons in order to thoroughly investigate every possibility of a cheaper option. A forthcoming sale, a coupon code, or to entertain the question, is this something I could perhaps make myself? So she was oh, I do sound funny? Oh yeah. So it must be okay, so let me cut it off then. It must not be going right. Yeah, this is retrograde. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Yes, let me do that again. I want my dreams way more than I want drama. Okay, better? Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, my ear plug didn't work. Okay. I sound funny too. I felt like I was talking to myself. All right, let's see. Okay. If I put the same amount of time, I got to get this light. I cannot fucking see y'all. This motherfucker here. Okay, I'm struggling with this. If I put the same amount of time and focus that I put into freaking out about not having money, cutting back my expenses, finding the deals, haggling, researching, returning, refunding, redeeming, rerouting, rebating into actual making money, I would have been driving a car with working windshields, wipers years before I actually did. And I'm skipping a little bit. It's about giving yourself the option and the permission to be, do, and have whatever lights you up instead of acting like a victim of your circumstance. So this is about y'all giving yourself the permission and okay to have it. Because remember, we all been brainwashed about money. That it's the root of all evil. And I told y'all long ago, no, it's not. It's the root to live by. That's what the divine showed me when I was walking through my bathroom, of course, years ago, right? Over 3-4 years ago, I was passing through and it just poof, like a lightning bolt hit me. I was like, why did they lie and tell us money was the root of all evil? No, it wasn't. Money is the root to live by. It's a vine. It's something to pull you up, right? To buy yourself more time for pleasure, more time for things you enjoy in life, right? So they told us it's the root of evil. No, instead of them saying people that have money that do evil things, they're already evil. That should have been a better lack of it, that better word, right? That they should have said. Not that the root of the love of money is the root of all evil. No, People that got money do evil things because they already evil, and the money already amplifies it when they get it. So that's what they should have said. Instead of trying to shun everybody away from it, now everybody trying to manifest it and finding why it's hard to manifest. Well, it's hard to manifest because you got to break down all those layers that people made you feel bad around money. Or you felt bad because your mom and dad didn't have money. All right, or you couldn't find a job that paid you your worth, or you took little jobs that you didn't value yourself, right? So all of those, a whole lot of those scenarios play a part in self-worth and self-value. When we take less than what we're worth, that's somebody not valuing their self, their skill set. It doesn't even matter if you out of a job for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. When you lower yourself, that's why I taught y'all the little negotiation tactic. The little negotiation tactic I taught y'all a while back when you go look for a job. Shoot up and make them come down to what you really can live with. All right, go up. Okay, say the job base is $18. You know, most of them still pay that in nursing, right? $18 for 8 hours a day. Maybe not. Maybe 21. Maybe they're at 21. So depending on your skill set and your level of knowledge, and your expertise, right? And how many years, and then they don't want to recognize, some jobs don't even care about your years. So they want to just give you whatever their base pay is, right? So that's when you really got to step up your game on whether it's worth it or for you to take that job or not. So what I used to do, and I'll tell y'all, you can do this with any job. Do your research, see what they pay. Of course, if you don't know, do your background, do your finger work. And then when you get there, have an idea of what's the minimum you know you can take. If it's 20, if they're offering 21, but they can't do it for some reason because of census or whatever, right? Or whatever the issue is, but you know 18 is the minimum that you would take. You know that's the minimum. You can get by and pay your bills with, right? Then what does the job offer? What do you want? What is you worth? Because remember, everybody is not worth. Y'all making up too much noise. I'm about to get mad. Y'all, then you got to look at, okay, 18, I want a little bit more. I don't want 21. I want a little bit more. 25, 35, 30. So whatever the range is, shoot up to the range and let them come down to where you want. But if you go in the door, oh, I'll take 18, you just shot yourself in the foot. So you always want, if they go, well, what are you looking for? What do you pay? I don't know. Well, what are you looking for? Then you better shoot your max up. You better shoot your max up and let them come down to what you want. Oh, 25, 27 an hour. Well, I can't give you that much. I can give you, 23.50, 24.50. Okay. Don't say it right away, but I'm just saying, you see how I got her to go where I needed her to go? So y'all got to learn how to negotiate your price. All right. I learned that way before. Even as a manager, I learned that way before. And I was one of them fair ones. Even if I knew they shot themselves in the foot, I gave them the max I can give them, because I knew a lot of people didn't understand how to negotiate their worth, their self-value, or their self-worth when they was in an interview, because they would just be happy to get a job, or they needed to get out of the old job, or they hadn't had a job in a while. So I look at it like that. And I'm about fairness when it comes to price. I'm about paying people what they worth, right? Well, that's when I used to manage. But again, still, that I'm showing y'all how you can finagle, even if it's a McDonald's job, even if it's retail job. You need to know the entry level, the medium, the max they can pay. But you also need to know what's the max you can take. Some of y'all may think 50 cents is not a lot. If you want 8 and they go, well, I can't start you off at that, minimum wage is $7.50. That 50 cents is a lot, y'all. Over a period of time, y'all need to add that up. You need to do the math on that. That you would think 50 cents would make the difference. It could between gas. It could between bus fare. It could between wear and tear. If the job is 40 fucking minutes from your house, it doesn't add up. So now when you factor in the time it takes for you to drive and the gas, you're not making $7.50. You're making damn near $7 or $6.75 or $6.50. Because you got to factor in all of that going backwards. So that's why y'all need to learn how to negotiate when y'all out here on these job hunts. Stop taking the first thing they offer. That's how they get y'all. That's how they know y'all don't know your worth and your value. Because you don't fight for it. That's a gnat. I was trying to get it. Get your ass away from me. Damn gnats. Look, that's how you know they send in witchcraft. This is that, see that shit? That got that bitch. Look at it. Right there on my hand. Look. That's a shame. Flick y'all bitch off. See what I'm saying? I gotta be patting goddamn gnats all damn day. But again, and then that's how you know they watch it. The monitoring spirits. All right, again, confirmation. But y'all gotta learn how to finagle and do your homework. Yeah, I need to go wash my hands. I'm gonna just pray this because I don't feel like getting up. I be popping them bitches all damn day. I done already ate. I don't plan on eating nothing tonight. Shit, I don't plan on eating nothing else. I need to get me some cinnamon sticks and pop in there because all my cinnamon, I dug out all my sticks yesterday out of all my plants and I scrubbled my hand around and I need to go put my cinnamon back in there to get these damn aggravating gnats. But anywho, learn how to finagle y'all pay a little bit. Learn how to negotiate what you're truly worth. Depending on how long you've been doing that something, if you're not coming in at a entry level, that's different. That's different. If you're just starting out a new job and no experience, that's a whole different ball game. But you still can kind of finagle. Y'all just you gotta test the water sometimes. All right. So don't be afraid to test them, even though you may not get what you want. Because usually they're going to come back with a rebuttal. Usually they're going to be like, well, are you still interested? You know, they're going to come back. Are you still interested in the job? Do you still think that, will it still work? Will that work for you? They're going to come back with some type of rebuttal. They're going to say, well, we can't offer you that. That's a little bit out of our pay scale. And then that's when you hit them with, well, what is the most you can do? And then they'll tell you. And then that's still up for y'all to take it. It's still up for y'all to go yay or nay or keep looking. Right? Or like I said, tell them you got another interview to go to. Can you get back with them in a day or two? And then they'll say, yeah, sure, because I still got some more interviews. But then at the same time, you're letting them know you still looking. And a lot of times they ain't got nobody for no interview. So you both be calling each other bluff sometimes. Oh, I did that too. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. They be like, oh, I got other, oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I can get back in a couple of days because I got a couple more people that I'm, I need to go to an interview with before I, make my decision. Oh yeah, bitch, play it. I don't give a fuck if you ain't got nobody to go to. Play the fucking role. Play the role. Y'all gotta learn how to play the fucking role. You playing everything else with dating, but y'all don't know how to open y'all mouth and get what you want when it's time for y'all to make some money. Because you're allergic to it. I ain't allergic to it. I'm allergic to broke now. I'm not allergic to money. Money loves my company. Money loves my company. And I love money loving my company. All right. So you got to see the mindset. You have to turn up the mindset. You got to flip the switch. You got to flip the switch and the mindset. Because if not, you'll keep doing the same thing, y'all. You'll keep doing the same thing. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Girl, all these gnats been up in here, and I'm about to go through with some Raid. I got a whole can of Raid over there. I just ain't did it yet. Because I know once I do the Raid spray, I'm going to have to wipe off everything. So I'm just waiting till I'll probably do it after tomorrow, though. So that's probably after tomorrow cord cutting and pop up. That's probably when I'm just going to spray that bitch like some room spray. I ain't playing. Oh, I got a whole fucking can over there. I'm finna go to town. Or go pick me a bomber and let that bitch out. Pop that bitch and let it go and everybody step outside for a couple of minutes. Shit. I'm finna get these motherfuckers. All right. So again, but that's the gnats from all them plants and stuff. And they ain't really that wet. But that's them monitoring spirits too. So send that shit back. So again, and how you get rid of that, which I always do a lime or lemon or bleach or ammonia down in the sink because they come in like that too from that moisture. That's what a long time ago pest man told me to do. Pour down the sink and then run hot water down it, because they be up under that rubber thing, that garbage disposal thing. They be up under that. So you got to definitely watch that in your kitchen, which I do that. I even wash with bleach. Every time I run a load, I wash with bleach. So other than that, y'all, that's about it. So make sure y'all not afraid to get what you're worth, because some of y'all be leaving money on the table when y'all can have a little bit more, because y'all be afraid that, you know, they're going to pass y'all by. If you go in there with the jitteries and the fear, you're gonna talk yourself out of a position. You're going to reject it. So that's not going to bring the money to you. The more you finagle and do these interviews and talk what you talk, you'll be confident. You'll be confident. And all it means, if they don't pick you, they pick somebody else, then that job wasn't for you. So y'all got to learn how to take rejection as protection. Even when you're job searching. Even when you're job searching. Take rejection as protection and say, oh, well, that must be not where my spirit team, spirit guides need me to go. I just need to be patient. I just need to keep looking. I need to just keep, you know, the effort. If you don't have a job, keep the effort. But if you have a job and you're looking to switch, it might be not time for you to leave just yet, because you got to think of positions that's got to open up wherever you're trying to be going. You got to get those people out the way. I used to hate when they would hire me knowing they was finna fire somebody. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. Boy, I couldn't stand that. When they would tell me that in a interview, oh, I'm trying to get rid of, I wouldn't even want the job. That was like a complete turnoff. No. Fire the person first, then come get me. Because I don't want to be the reason the person getting out the damn door. Oh, I was waiting for somebody to come in that was qualified, so now I can get rid of this person. Y'all, they play so many games. They play so many jokes on people. And they would have you train them and then fire them. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I just was not that person because I know everybody got to eat. But see, that's just my morals. That's my integrity. So a lot of people don't operate like me. But I wouldn't want nobody to fire me, come in and fire, soon I'm getting fired, they getting out the door. Now, if they was planning to go, that's different. But if they were just waiting for me to come in the door to try to get, I didn't like that. That didn't feel right. That didn't feel right. Don't, no. Oh, Moni said happy birthday, Kiana.
Thank you.
Thank you. She ready for me to get off. She just walked in here. Now she looking crazy. All right. She want me to get off. I guess that's it for y'all book club. 27 whole minutes. 27 whole minutes. No. It's just 27 minutes I've been on.
I'm saying, I'm going to go back to some of those. You got a little bit longer.
Oh, you just got hot?
Yeah. Did I? I was going to die, so I needed to charge.
Oh, she said y'all got a little bit more minutes, but I got to get off because it's her birthday. And she want to watch that old ugly damn Game of Thrones bullshit. And I'm probably going to watch some videos with my earpiece. Confirmation. Let's go. And it says, what was that? Oh. The human ability to rationalize, defend, and accept our self-imposed drama is bananas. So we make excuses. Yes, everybody, if you want to know what this book is, it's on audio if she haven't taken it off, because she was narrating her own book. So You're a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. I've had this book since 2020, so it's a very old book. And I went through it like 5 times on audio. But I like to scribble, so I bought it. Here's another little liner right here. And it says, time wasted rationalizing the mediocre could be time spent creating the magnificent. Y'all might want to put that down in their chat. See, when you're pondering everybody else, or when you're looking at everybody else and what everybody else feel about money, start focusing on what y'all need the money for. What are your money goals? What are your money aspirations? To buy more time. Why do you want the money? All right. Not necessarily what it could give you. It's more important, like the goal. What's the money goal? What do you want to break free from? The rat race? You want more time with your family. You want more time to vacation. You want more time to travel. You want to be able to work independent. You want your own business. You want to be able to provide a service. All right, whatever. You want to call the shots, whatever. More so what, it's like a whole reconstruction in the mindset that we got to do around money. I'll repeat that again. Time wasting, rationalizing the mediocre could be time spent creating the magnificent. So it's the same thing with people that come over on these chats and try to just do all this crazy stuff. That's why they don't have nothing going, because they're too busy going around other people and they're not creating the magnificent, but they're wasting a lot of time, right? Do I want to read that part? No. No matter how much I complain or freak out or try to convince myself that my present rickety life was as good as it should. Damn, I cannot read tonight. Convince myself that my present rickety life was as good as it could, should, and would get. Deep down, I knew I was meant for and wanted bigger things. Okay. I'm now not knowing making 7 figures as a successful coach. Oh, I'm now not only making 7 figures as a successful coach and author, but I'm writing a book on how to make money. So she now making 7 figures. Took her issue, took her situationship, took her divine message to herself, saw her problem and solved her problem and put it in a book and wrote about it, and making 7 figures and have multiple books out now. So you can still use whatever is plaguing you in your life or whatever gave you trouble in your life and write about it. All right. And then she's a coach because she learned how to dig herself out of that hole of feeling bad about making money and realized that that was just brainwash. It was just, we were taught wrong, right? We didn't have money, financial literacy. All right. She didn't probably have it. She probably was bad at it. She wasn't responsible. She didn't hold herself responsible. She had nobody to hold herself responsible. Some of us need people to hold ourselves accountable. I spit on my lip. Somebody spit on their lip when they talk. All right. So what you laughing at? All right. So some of us need people to have, financial literacy. You get it now? That's awesome. So don't be ashamed. Another one? The fuck? I'm finna get that raid. I'm gonna get that raid and start spraying over here. All right. Let me see what she says right here. She says, the money you desire is here for you. The opportunities, the clients, the teachers, the brilliant money-making ideas, they're all right here, right now, waiting for you to wake up, let them in, and get this party started. So y'all just got to be open mindset. Remember, just like y'all have love blocks, you have money blocks. Love and money is tantra, right? That's what I teach. Love and money is tantra. So again, y'all can see why I teach that, right? Because love and money is tantra, is learning how to let the ideas in and not feel ashamed of money. That's like, you got to be open and receptive to receive money, right? Like if you have a man that give you something, but you're not used to men giving you something, you would reject it because you have a money block, because you have an issue with money. You have some situation with money and you don't feel like you're worthy of it. So that's an inner job that needs to be done. So you will shun away from men, or you would date men that can't give you anything. And then y'all will come on these apps and complain about it. Well, that's because y'all got a money block. You got an issue with money. You're closed off with receiving money. So it's not the men problem. It's y'all attracting those type of men. That's a y'all problem. All right. If you can't attract a billionaire or millionaire or whatever the bracket you want to be in, you got to become that bracket. You got to become that type of woman. All right, else you're gonna definitely get these men that don't fucking treat you out, don't take you nowhere, don't spend no money on you, don't wine and dine you or anything like that, because they see you don't care about it, or you have some type of blockage with opening up and receiving it. So just like y'all have love blocks, you have money blocks. So it's the same. You gotta open up. You gotta open up. Okay, you gotta be able to recognize it. Okay. Allowance. I changed her little sentence right here, and I don't know why I changed her little sentence right here, but I must have made an affirmation out of it. She said, we'd rather do what's expected of us than give ourselves permission to do and have what feels good and right and awesome. So what I did is you see I wrote in there, I put I. Okay, I put I and myself. So I rewrote it and used it as an affirmation, right? We'd rather do what's expected of us than I give. So what I did, I think I didn't read that part. I said, I give myself permission to do and have what feels good and right and awesome. So put that down in the bottom. That's an affirmation. So put I, instead of saying us and ourselves, I put I and myself, because I made an affirmation out of it. So I give myself permission to do and have what feels good and right and awesome. Period. Ashe. That's an affirmation. I took that from her book. See, that's confirmation. That's you reiterating. You giving yourself permission. No matter what. No matter what. No, you can even put no matter what in front of it. No matter what, I give myself permission to be, do, and have what feels good and right and awesome. Right? Whether you like it or not. And you can add that on the end of it, whether I like it or not. Okay? So these are ways you can say whether I fight against it, whether I make excuses, whether I buck against it. I understand I'm trying to break a generational habit of having bad money issues or not having a working, positive relationship, loving relationship, a kind relationship with my money. So you need to tell your stuff whether you like it or not. Okay, whether you agree with it or not. Okay. And that way, when you do that with an affirmation, you stop yourself from resisting it. And the more you do it, the resistance will come down, the level will come down. And you'll be able to let that giving come in. Whoever wants to give to you, come in. All right. All right. I guess y'all get that a little bit. Okay. She said, I was doing them, then it was to work on my negative beliefs about money and change what I was doing. I was more attached to my truths about how evil money was and to my beliefs about my ability and my right. So to make money, then I was to my desire to no longer shop for groceries at a dollar store. So she was more concerned about her beliefs and her ideas about money being evil. So then I took another one of her affirmations and I said, I and myself right there. All right, so let me see what I said. It said, one of the bigger obstacles of making lots of money is not a lack of good idea or opportunities or time, or that we're too sullenly or stupid. It's that we refuse to give ourselves permission to be rich. So then I changed it again to I and myself. So I said, I give myself permission to be rich. So I was rewriting all her little things as affirmations in her book to make it stick to me, right? I just changed her us and ourselves to I and myself. So I can personalize it and put it in as an affirmation, right? I give myself permission to become rich. Ashe, whether I like it or not, whether I agree with it or not, I give myself permission to be rich, whether I like it or not. Ashe, so be it. It is done. See how easy that is? Y'all see how easy that is? And then I wrote one up here, right there. Let me see what I said. I deserve to live it. Oh, hold up. Oop, confirmation. I can't get that out. Hold up. Let me see what the hell I wrote, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go back and see what she wrote. Oh, shit. I can't even read this. What the hell? I deserve to live, experience my... Oh, Lord. I don't even know what the fuck I wrote. I observe to live... Oh, must be Ann. I observe to live and experience my most authentic life. That's what I wrote at the top. Boy, I can't read my damn writing. I scribble that shit. Y'all see it right there? I deserve to live and experience my most authentic life. Right there. I wrote that. When I was reading that, I don't even know if it's on there. Not really. Oh, yes, it is. Rich, able to afford all the things and experience required a fully experience your most authentic life. So what I did is I took it and rewrote it because it didn't sound right. So then I wrote another one down here at the bottom, right? And it says, I release guilt, what the fuck? Confusion and fear about money. God damn, this girl writing is horrible. Look at here. Look at here.
You talking about yourself?
Yeah, I'm talking about myself. Look, I release what? Fear?
I tried to tell you.
What did I say? I release guilt, confusion. Here, I release guilt, confusion, and fear about money. I wrote that down there at the bottom, right? Because it's right here, what she wrote, and I was making what she wrote out of affirmations. So it says, what, let me see. What you need is very quarrelsome subject, heaped high with guilt and confusion and fears. And the only person who can answer what you truly need to be the most joyful you is you. So then I took it and I made a little affirmation out of it because that was like too much. That was like too much. I was like, I release guilt, confusion, and fear about money. I just summed it up for her. Shit. I was like, she said too much. All right. She went around in circles on me. I was like, what? Okay, so I summed it up. I helped you out, Jen Sincero. Okay? That's what I do. I critique shit. You know what I'm saying? And then there's another affirmation at the top. As you can see, I'm just affirmating everything that she says, which says, I desire a healthy desire for wealth. So a healthy desire for wealth, not a bad desire. Because remember, you reprogram it of thinking money is evil, and it's not. So you're reprogramming your subconscious mind around your thoughts around money. So y'all can write these down. I allow and desire a healthy desire for wealth. Or you can say, I allow a healthy desire for wealth. I think I was debating on the word I was going to use. So I allow a healthy desire for wealth. Because what she wrote right here is a healthy desire for wealth is not greed. It's desire for life. Well, I just summed that bitch up for her. All right. I allow a healthy desire for life. So everything she was doing, I was making my own affirmation with it. I was rerouting it because that was way too much. I didn't need to do that. I know how to write affirmations. So I was just making it in an affirmation. Nothing wrong with her, but I just had to go ahead and help a sister out. You know, from a white sister to a black sister, I had to help her out, y'all. I was like, hold up, you doing too much. I need to simplify this damn thing. I need to remove the common denominator. I need to simplify this bitch. You know, she probably thinking like, this girl really tore my shit up. Yeah, I be tearing these books up, y'all. And then she says, we all have seeds of unthinkable badassery inside of us, yet only some of us will allow ourselves to grow. So yeah, y'all need to grow. Y'all need to let your money inside you grow. All of Mother Nature's creatures are designed to fully flourish before they drop dead. Oh shit, damn. Oh God. Yeah, because abundance. Look, she actually put it in there too. All of Mother Nature creatures are what she say? Are designed fully to flourish before we drop dead. Yeah, because we're not supposed to be repressed to begin with. We come in here with this abundance. We should have had this abundance to begin with. We naturally had it. They usurped it. They stopped it. They manipulated it. They hijacked it. So yeah, it meant to flourish before we drop dead. We're meant to live in the sun. Okay, the positive days, right? Have the positive days. Some people have their dark days and then they get their positive days. Some people have their positive days and then they end up with the dark days, because that's the flip of the wheel. That's whatever go up, come down, whatever's down, go up. So we flop spaces like 6-9, 9-6. When it's somebody else's turn on the wheel, when we sitting back, when is it my turn? I can't wait till I can find something I want to do with my life. Da 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 da. I'm trying to find myself. While we're wishing shoulda, woulda, woulda, coulda, other people are living it up and taking it for granted. Then when calamity hits or something hits, or they end up going through a shoot, then they want to like hold up. And then here we come. We rise up. So everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets a chance. You know, when they want it. When they want it, when they do the work, everybody gets a chance. All right. I'm about to get off. Oh, here's another one. Greed comes from the same lack mindset as poverty. And that's a deadly sin, right? So greed comes from the same mindset as poverty. So anybody that is around you with a greedy mindset, a selfish mindset, a malicious mindset, a thieving mindset is a greedy person. That's a poverty, scarcity mindset in individuals. So that's why you don't need to be around greedy people that hoard and greedy people that all they want is money, 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 and that's all they care, and they'll step over anybody to get it. That's a person you do not want around you. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't fucking care. You heard her just say it. It's a scarcity mindset. It's poverty. Greed comes from the same lack mindset as poverty. Think about it. Greed is an abomination. That's like a hog. That's like a pig. So that means that person thinking like the Great Depression, they gonna run out and ain't gonna get it back. Oh, they scared it's gonna not be enough. And they gotta have it. They gotta have it. Right? They got clothes in the closet they don't wear. They just hoard, 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 hoard. That's a poverty mindset. Don't care how much money you make. That's still a poverty mindset. That's an illness. That's in nursing. I used to have some hoarding patients, and it's awful, y'all. It's awful. It's awful. It was awful. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a lie. I literally thought it was a lie, and I saw the show Hoarders. If you remember the show Hoarders come on, I thought that shit was so fucking lie, until I ran into a couple of them, and I was like, oh shit, this shit is really real. Like really real. Like when I say I had a path. Bitch, when I say I had, you know how you have grass? You know how you have grass growed up and you have this little trail where everybody walks to the school bus, or, you know, cut through the woods and, you know, and it's this little dirt trail? When I say that's what it was, y'all, I thought I was in some damn illusion. I thought, what the fuck was this? Y'all, I said, you got to be kidding. I ain't never in my life seen this shit. It's real. It's real. It's real. Like I had a little path that I had to stay in line. Because on the other sides of it, I couldn't go nowhere. Literally. When I say it is real. It's real. I was scared to move. I had to walk. I thought I was walking in the woods. Down the woods and in the woods. It's a real thing, y'all. And I thought they were lying. When hoarding came on, I thought it was lying. I thought they were lying. I said, no, they doing this shit for TV. I said, ain't no damn way nobody living like that. Made a lie out of my ass. Quick. Made a liar out of my ass, y'all. And that's where that greed comes from. That's where the Great Depression comes from. And it's a mental illness. It's a scarcity. It's a lack. I don't even know if you want to even put it in the place of depression or not. I don't even know I don't even know what you want to call it. But it's some type of mental illness. And it's real. It's real. It's real. I had a few people like that. It's really real. For real. Shock the shit out you too. I mean, plates, dishes, foods, the to-go plates with the white thing. It was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, for days. Food for days. Molded, everything. It's for days. Like, how do you even know what to eat? Like, I don't even know how you know what to eat. Like, y'all, I'm literally like floored. My mind is like, wait, who? But the thing about it, the facility knew it, but the person was independent. So there was nothing they could do about it because the person was on the independent side and not on the side that we took care of. So it was like they could do whatever they want because it was like their own little apartment and little house. So they couldn't, even though that was a health thing, they should have did something, but they didn't. Then finally the woman moved. I guess they got her out of there and put her somewhere to take care of the woman or the man, whatever the fuck they was. Back, it was a long time ago. So yeah, that is a real thing. I'm here to tell you. If you see it, you're never gonna forget it. Okay. You want survival mode? Yes, that is pretty much like depressive survival mode, right? Like you turn something off. I don't know what they turn off, but they had to turn something off. You know. So yeah, you know. You said, I hear you, love. Where I am at now. It's child, look at here. That's why I don't hoard. That's why I clean out shit a couple of times a year. I get rid of stuff. If it's older than 2 years and I'm not doing nothing with it, it gotta go. It has to go. There's no reason to hold on to it. It's no reason. You know, somebody else could be using it. You know, keep it clean. Yep, keep shit to a minimum. Keep shit, you know, cut down to a minimum where you can control things, right? And keep up with things. Hell, I don't like dusting all that bullshit anyway. I wouldn't like cleaning all that shit. You imagine all the stale, the stagnant energy that's attached to that. That's like what we call a dust demon. That's like a demon. That's a dust demon. That's a dirt demon. Because why else? And you got those dirty demons that live in that filth. So you can imagine the stagnation of that energy in there and how they was feeding off of it fine, right? Parasitics, right? Parasites feed off of it fine. So I could feel like, you know, spiritually, if I was to look at that and divulge a little bit spiritually, I would say that was definitely a spiritual parasite. That was a parasite, period. I could see that. I could see that. Because magnets grow with what? Left out stuff. Flies, right? Magnets, dust, right? Even though we may not be perfect, but we try to clean and keep stuff at a minimum, you know, maintainable level. But yeah, I don't know if that's like a part of depression or not. I can see survival mode, but I don't know if it's part of depression or not. Because I'm not a psychologist. So, you said, I have bought shit on my own to work. Keep it clean. Keep it as best you can. You know, keep it as best you can. Yeah, it's a state of mind. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. It's definitely a state of mind. Oh, she got some affirmations up in here. Hold up. Let me go back over here. Let's get some affirmations. I love money and it comes to me easily. So she did put that one in there. Some of y'all are letting y'all beliefs drive the bus. Your thoughts are the tour guide, the person in front with the microphone and the clipboard. Your words are the assistant to your thoughts and beliefs. Your words back them up. Voice their opinion, anchor in their message, keep it real. Your emotions are the fuel, right? That's why they say money is not emotional. So that's why we emotional eat, emotional spend, all right? Whatever we do overly, right? That because money is not emotional, but our emotions are the fuel. So once y'all grasp that, you'll really get it. All right, you'll really, oh, these are my emotions talking. Oh, these are, okay, something I'm not doing, something I need to give myself. I need to give myself some room. I need to give myself some grace. I need to love on myself. I need to do something that's nurturing, right? Remember when I told y'all, my daughter bought me a facial a long time ago for one of my birthdays, and she recognized that your kids can help you a lot because they watch you, right? Even though they're grown, they will still watch you like we watch them. And so she said, Mommy, your problem is you be doing this short, satisfying bullshit. In a nutshell, this is what she said. You be doing this shit that don't last long. So I'm gonna get you a facial. She got me a facial. She said you need to get something that lingers, that you get really fulfillment out of. That not just like you buy an outfit and it's gone the next day. Whether you wear it or not, the burst of excitement is gone. So when she got me the facial, and it was like an hour to 30 or something like that, an hour, 30 minutes or an hour. And I'm telling you, I felt that motherfucking facial, y'all, for over a month. So you see the difference? Do you see, like, shopping only is like instant gratification. Shopping is an instant gratification. But the delayed gratification that I got the extra gratification that I got from the facial outweighed my shopping. It bust that bitch wide open, like the illusion that I saw when she said that. And I said, yeah, that was like months later, y'all, I was still feeling like I had just had a facial. I was like still feeling good about myself. I felt like I did something that I really needed, but I was prolonging or something. And I was just, quick fix shopping. Clothes, shoes, wasn't getting it, wasn't fulfilling. So when she pointed that out, y'all, I know what the feeling. Once you know that feeling, you gonna know. You gonna know once you know that feeling. You gonna know. You couldn't deny it. I couldn't even deny it. I had to come back and tell her, you know what, that did last a long time. I need to do that like every couple of months. Or whenever it wore off, I need to do it and ride that wave until it wear off again and then go get another facial. I may not need one every month, but every 2 to 3 months, that's enough to keep you from shopping. I didn't even really have a fulfillment of shopping after that. I felt content. I felt satisfied. So I didn't even feel like I needed to go buy something on impulse, because my emotions were satisfied. I self-loved myself. I treated myself. I took the time out to do something that was good for me, right? So you see the difference? Y'all need to try that. It don't care if it's a back rub, a massage, a foot rub, a yoni steam, a foot detox, a facial by somebody else, Then the next year she did it again. She got me another facial from somebody else. And that one was good too, but I like the first one better. All right. Because she did the steamer and stuff like that. And all the, which I don't have a lot of because I exfoliate myself. So I didn't have a lot, but she did do what she did. I could tell it felt good, but that first one took the cake. The first one took the cake. So it really, you would think that stuff doesn't work, but it does. It does wonders. It's better to me than getting your hair done. It's better than getting your hair done. Okay, to me, it still it might feel equally so to some of y'all. All right. No one can love you better than yourself. That's right. Taking the time out to do something for yourself that makes a big impact. Self-soothing. And it definitely was self-soothing, even though it wasn't from my own hands. It soothed the emotions. Because remember, humans have to have touch. We always say that in nursing, that we go by, we touch the elderly because we let them know that they're, we see them or they don't have company. So just that human to human touch or that human to human speaking. But you ain't got to sniff under people's armpits. Like you can give people breathing room. Okay. I ain't talking about you got to be all up on them 24/7. No, I'm not talking about that. But just to have human contact is what I'm talking about. Or just to say, hey, is what I'm talking about. Or walking and saying, hey, now these motherfuckers don't want to speak. So I'm like, fuck it. I ain't saying nothing either. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to look at y'all like you're damn crazy. All right. Just like you look at me when I speak and don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I write this affirmation down. I love money and it comes to me easily. Don't think the love of money is the root of all. No, it's not. Being poor is evil, okay? Needing something you can't get is evil, okay? That's evil. You need to be allergic to that shit. So right now, I love money. I love money, and it comes to me easily, whether I like it or not. See, add a little bit more. Whether I agree with it or not. Ashe, so be it. Okay, let me go over here now. I think y'all get it. I'm finna get off. All right. Okay, here goes some commonly held beliefs that, here goes some commonly held beliefs. I don't know why the fuck I'm struggling. All right, here are some other commonly held beliefs that are real winners and that may sound familiar to you. Pick whichever ones sound like something you think or say and reframe them. And I was reframing them the whole way. The whole way she was saying something, I was reframing what she was saying. So here goes some y'all can write down. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, that's a good one right there. You can't be rich and spiritual. See how they brainwashed us? Why so hard for, why spiritual people gotta be broke? Bullshit. 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 Oh, y'all need to put a big BS by that motherfucker. Bullshit. Okay, spiritual people can be rich. They tell y'all that so you don't. They tell you that think you gotta be poor to be rich. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Write that down. So these are some things that is false, that hinder y'all belief system, right? That you gotta change. You can't be rich and spiritual. Bullshit. I can be rich and spiritual, whether I like it or not. Money isn't important. People are no. Hell no. Hell to the no. It's all hit no. Money is important and people is important because you can't take care of people if you don't have money. So see how they both work hand in hand? Money allows you to take care of the people you love or help the people in need or help the people you love. So that's a lie. Never go into debt. Well, the rich and wealthy say go into debt. The rich and wealthy say go into debt. So I look, oh well, save your money for a rainy day. This is some things y'all need to reframe that they've taught us to hold on to these beliefs. Save your money for a rainy day. Are you expecting a rainy day? Yeah, save for investment long term. Yeah, that's different. But rainy day? Hell, it's not gonna rain any day around Texas. Shit, the fuck? Okay, rich people are lucky. Gross, selfish, entitled, snobby, shallow, egomaniacs, holier than thou. Boy, they did a number on us. You have to work hard to make money. No, you don't. You work less, you make more money. You attract more money by working less. So it can go for whoever the person is and whatever they built their little mindset around, but that's not necessarily the case. All right. Some people's human genome is work less and they attract more by not working that hard because they naturally have it. They naturally have a gift. And if they overwork, they don't get it. So see, that's like the rat on the hamster wheel. Chase the cheese and it'll keep running from you, right? So you have to work hard to make money. That's not necessarily true. All right. You can get an affirmation for that. Okay. You can say, I earn $500 every day, whether I like it or not. I make $500 every day, whether I make it or not, like it or not. So that can fix that right there. So, I mean, I can write off the bat an affirmation for every last one of these. All right. You can't make money doing X, whatever you love to do. Bullshit. That's what everybody is mostly doing now. They doing something that they love. Creative ideas, creative projects, right? Finding their passion, finding their authentic self and making money doing it, right? I'm too irresponsible, lazy, clueless to make money. These are things, see how people brainwash people to think it's not polite to talk about money. Shit. Bull gang, bitch. We always talking about money and ideas. Bull gang up in the house. It's important to have a good, secure job. Ain't nobody got no job security. Everybody replaceable. How the hell they say some shit like that? Everybody's replaceable. Jobs go out of business all the time, right? It says, if you get excited by making money, it means you're shallow. No, it doesn't. It means you're loving what you do and you're happy, okay? You got some money, okay? Money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it do. It's paper. It's the leaves. It's the wood. Yeah, it do grow on trees. You know how to grow it. All right, I'm just saying. You must go to a good cause to make money. Hell no. All these billionaires and millionaires, Elon Musk ain't went to no goddamn university and college. Bill Gates ain't went to nobody university and college. Steve Jobs ain't went to nobody university and college. So that is a fucking lie. Money causes stress. No, it doesn't. Money causes joy and contentment and happiness. Okay? Money causes joy, contentment, and happiness. See, I hate that song. The more problems, the more money you come across. I say, the more happy I'll be. I don't say that part he say. No. Oh, no. We ain't agreeing with that. See, y'all gotta learn how to watch these songs. They program you too. So, money, it says money doesn't grow on trees. Lie. Okay. Money causes stress. Lie. It's what you're doing with your money that's causing you stress. Okay. If you're neglecting yourself. There's never enough money, more than enough money to go around. There's more abundance in Mother Nature than to go around. We got more trees in a little bit. Okay, so it's always a tree we can cut down and make some money. All right, and paint that bitch green. You know, I'm just saying. Money grow on trees. Okay, I'm just saying. See, you got to turn it around, y'all. There's never enough money. There's always enough money. All right, always. I find money wherever I go. Wherever I go, I find money. Okay, money follows me. Money chases me everywhere I go, whether I like it or not. All right, money is trouble. Money is lovely. Money is lovely. Money is happy. Money is joy and contentment. Money is happy around me. Money never gives me problems. Money always grants me my wishes, my desires. Money loves my company. Okay, money wants me to want it. Okay, there you go. I'm helping y'all out. I'm helping y'all out. Write these down. I'm saying them as I'm correcting them as I'm kind of going down. I don't want to be a sellout, bitch. I'm sold out that money is good for me. Okay, I am sold on money. Okay, money is giving me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of free time. I'm buying my time back. So yes, I'm sold out for money, but not that bad way though. But yeah, money sold on me. Money grows on me. Okay, money loves me. Okay, money wants me to want it. It needs my help. Money needs my help. Ashay, whether I like it or not. Okay, y'all better be writing these down. If y'all dealing with these mindsets that y'all still fumbling over. And it says, you have to sacrifice having a good, fun life to make money. No, you don't. All right. Money is out of my reach. No, it's not. Money is within my reach. Anytime I turn around, I pick up money. Everywhere I go, money. Money just falls in my lap in large quantities. Ashay, so be it, whether I like it or not. I'm open to money falling in my lap every day. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. See how I turned that around? See how I turned that around? Y'all better write that shit down. Money, okay. You have a champagne taste on a beer pocketbook. No, we have I don't know what to say about that one. We have champagne taste on a beer pocketbook. I think she meant like beer budget. Okay. I have expensive taste. I am expensive. I eat expensive. I deserve to be treated and loved well. I deserve to be adored. I deserve to be spoiled. I love being spoiled. See how I changed that around? There you go. All right. Always have a backup plan. Bullshit. My backup plan is money and more money and more money and lots of money and conveniently some more money. Money, more money. Show me the money. That's the backup plan. That's the backup plan. See the backup plan? More money, more money, more money. Create more money, right? That's the backup plan. Money loves to pamper me. Money loves to spoil me. I'm spoiled rotten by money. Confirmation, ashe. Whether I like it or not. Okay? Whether I feel up to it or not. See? Confirmation. Helping y'all out. Write them down. It's lonely at the top. Child, it is peaceful at the top. It is so peaceful with me and my bag of money. All right, no problems, peaceful. I can do what I want, go where I want, spend where I want, get anything I want. I don't want for anything. Okay, I have everything that I need and want and still want some more. Okay, that's abundance, all right? That's abundance. And then it says, who has that kind of money? A lot of people got that kind of money. See how we born at night? Some of us just bored at night. Talking about who have that kind of money. The rich and wealthy. The rich and wealthy got it. All right. He or she is only about that money. Well, for the highest bidder, we might reconsider. Okay. Yeah. We only about that money. Yeah, we sure is. We sure is, because nobody don't like to be broke, busted, and motherfucking disgusted. So yes, we's about that money, because money loves us. Money appreciates us. Money spoils us. And ain't nobody about going to broke. Ain't nobody about going to no job and not getting no paycheck. So y'all about that money too. So shut the fuck up. There you go. Confirmation. See how that works? See how that works? Y'all about that money too. Else y'all would go to work and not even get a check. You wouldn't even be looking to get paid every week or every 2 weeks. So y'all about that money too. Okay? How about that? To get rich, here goes some money mantras. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, child. Okay, that's it. 71 minutes. This is it. We'll have another book. Y'all need to get this book or go find it on YouTube. All right, the YouTube. You're a badass at making money, but hopefully y'all wrote those affirmations down, and that could help y'all restructure some of that old, outdated belief system. All right, outdated belief systems that we don't need around money that hindered us and got us into poverty mindset, scarcity mindset. All right, and got us afraid to run away from money. All right, you run away from money, you're gonna run away from love. Love and money is tantrum. That's what I teach. All right. So again, I'm sticking to it. You know how to love yourself, you attract money. You attract money if you know how to love yourself. If you know how to love yourself, if you knew how to love yourself, well, it wasn't even love, actually, but I'm going to just put it like that. If y'all love yourself being poor, you should love yourself even more being rich. Somebody might want to write that down in the back. Okay? If you could love yourself being poor, you might want to love yourself even more being rich. Okay? Confirmation, quote that KemArts. All right. So I helped y'all out with a lot of that money mindset. Oh, my eye tweaking. Golly. Oh, my eye's twitching. Okay. Maybe I need to go to sleep. All right. Got y'all. Greetings, everybody. We attract, we don't chase. Because remember, if you chase money, it's running from you. But if you relax, it'll come to you. It'll flow to you. It'll come right up to you. It really will. When you release those money blocks and those outdated beliefs that I just read over, when you heal those blocks, money will come to you. When you don't be afraid that you're not going to have money, money will come to you. So that's the blocks. That's the root work. A lot of people have to work with, no matter what your color and race is. A lot of people deal with that. Insecurities around money. So a lot of us got insecurities around money. We got issues around money. Not having enough. Secondhand. Passed down clothes. Passed down shoes and stuff like that. So that played on our psychic. Okay? That played on our psychic. Or if your mom said, oh, I can't get it today. I got to wait till I get paid, or I don't have no money. That's stuck in our psychic. So you got to watch how you tell children you don't have money to get something. it's just best to say we'll get it later, or we got to get something else first, and then we can get it. Mommy gotta do this first. We'll see, or something like that. But don't say, oh, I don't have enough, because now you're programming your children to think, mama didn't ever have enough, so I'm not gonna have enough. So it's gonna just ripple the generational curse. The mindset of the way we think is a curse too. So that's a habitual, that's a cycle we gotta break. The mindset that was passed on from our parents in the form of money poverty and money scarcity. So y'all think it's just other stuff. No, it's child. Now that we know better, let's do better. Let's change the way we have conversations about money, the way we talk about money, the way we feel about money, how we see money. Okay, Ashay, you know, that's the favorite one. I always have more money than I need, and I cannot help but attract more money into my life. If you say that every day, y'all, within 21 days, within 7 days, you're going to see it. You ain't even got, you can say it in 3 days, you're going to see it. You're going to feel the difference, and you're going to see it. That is one all telltale. That's one I co-sign on that one. Yeah, I'll co-sign on that one. That motherfucker work instantly. That one right there works instantly, y'all. That one right there works instantly. And really, you were supposed to say it 3 times a day for 7 days. But that one right there works. I'll co-sign on that. I don't know who thought of that one, but I definitely co-sign on that one. That one's a good one. I always have more money than I need, and I cannot help but attract more money into my life. 3 times a day. You can say it 3 times in the morning in the mirror, or just while you're getting ready, drinking coffee, or you can do it at morning, noon, or night, or just 3 times at the noon on your lunch break, or just 3 times before you go to bed. It doesn't matter when you say it. Just say it 3 times. Okay, just say it 3 times. Put your hand over your heart. That's even more. That's even better. That's even better. Left or right hand, don't matter. Whatever way you want to do it, put your hand over your heart. And that's you speaking to that inner child. I always have more money than I need, and I cannot help but attract more money into my life. Thank you, Ashay. I'm grateful. I love you. Thank you, universe. I add that little extra bells and whistles. So again, it's just always add the extra bells and whistles, because that's showing the universe you're grateful no matter if it comes or not. You're still grateful because you know it's out there and you know it's on the way. So you're not worried about anything. It relieves all stress around money, just what that damn thing said in the book, wherever it went. What did I do with it? In the book. What did I do with the book, y'all? Oh, right there. It relieves all stress around money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, order yourself so you can grow. Exactly. Just like that. That is a go-to. I've tried so many affirmations, but that one definitely works. And it worked the first time I tried it. It worked the first time I tried it. So it really works. Now y'all got to find the ones, of course, that work for y'all. That's a no-brainer. And then work with those. And then the ones that it take a little bit longer, learn them, but still you might need to do a little bit more with those. I don't know. But the ones that give you the fast results, you want those. You want to commit those to memory. All right. Thank y'all. See you later. Confirmation. That's it. We have another book. The book club. All right. Another book. Y'all can get it, or if it's still out there floating around on if it's out there floating around on YouTube in the audio, or get it wherever it's sold at. I think this is at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, because I thought I saw it. So this may be at Walmart in her other books too. So you're a badass at making money. You may find it at Walmart in the book section. Okay. See y'all later. All right. This is book club. This is book club. This is book club now. I believe I saw it because I bought a calendar from her a long time ago. And I think I saw the yellow one that she got. The other one. So she got like 3 or 4 maybe. 3 or 4, you a badass, with different topics right here. But that's the title of them. You're a badass at whatever she puts. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Y'all have a great night. This is Kim's book club. It'll be in the playlist where all the rest of the books is at. All right, so thank y'all for 4 years going strong. And affirmation, this is our last day, 30 out of 90. So it starts over for our last trimester of 90 days tomorrow. 729 is day 1 out of 90. And we got to go from 729.25 to 927.25. And then we got that 1 week, 2 weeks after we finish, we got 1 week of sitting in the dark and journaling what you hear, what you see, whatever happens, and how long you can sit in there. Okay, from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So pick a time, pick an hour, and sit in the dark when everybody go to bed. Pitch dark, no lights, no phones, pen and paper, and journal so you can get to know yourself. That's your other section. That's your other side of yourself. That's your dark side. That's your first side, actually. So some of y'all need to get acquainted with your own shadow. That's your shadow self. So again, that's our homework when we finish on 9/27/25. Thank y'all. 4 years book club, 4 years KAU affirmations. Shadow work is a must. Okay, it's a must. All right, whatever your issue is. Whether it's reading literacy, financial literacy, whether it's something you need to go back and redo, something new you need to learn a do-it-yourself project or something like that. It's just all about learning something, teaching yourself something. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Thanks for book club. Bye. See y'all later. It'll be in the playlist.